All right, week 9 just got a lot juicier, gentlemen, because Steelers safety Ryan Clark went on ESPN and absolutely dogged Patriots receiver Danny Amendola. He called him, quote, fragile. And if you're wondering what Clark thinks of number 12, check out this quote. He said, when Tom Brady gets pressure and when you're man-to-man and bumping those guys and making it hard for him to throw, he sees ghosts. Even when guys aren't around him, even when he's not about to be sacked, when his clock goes off in his head that the ball should be out, we'll see him duck. We'll see him flinch. When you get Tom Brady doing that, the whole New England Patriots mystique goes away. Let's bring in former Patriot, a man who won 3 Super Bowls with him, Willie McGinest. Willie, you have been in some battles alongside Tom Brady against the Steelers, going back to some AFC Championship games. Does Ryan Clark, though, have a point? Do you see Brady flinch in the pocket?
I think Ryan has a point in a way by saying I think all quarterbacks. No, I don't know one quarterback that likes to get hit in the pocket. Some quarterbacks deal with it different than the others. Like Big Ben, I think he invites a little of the contact, but I don't think any quarterback likes to get hit, especially Tom Brady. When he goes down, that's the season for the New England Patriots. They haven't made the playoff when he's not in there. So we understand that. And then when you talk about that time clock, when you're throwing timing routes and different things to your receivers, there is a time clock there to get that ball out. And when that ball's not out, you know there's a rusher, there's somebody that's going to come. So I know Tom Brady's not scary at all. He looks towards the competition. He looks towards playing the best players. But when you're going against him, you see a guy ducking and moving. He's trying to get out of the way. Nobody likes to get hit by those big linemen. Nobody wants to get hit.
All right, so moving on and looking at what the Patriots did in the draft, they draft 2 rookie receivers, and they've made some moves in this offseason. Can we say the Patriots have done enough to surround Tom Brady with offensive talent?
Well, let me just start off by saying that Tom Brady has never won a Super Bowl with all-star cast at receiver.
Good
point. I mean, we've had some really good players, but there's never been an all-star cast. Even the undefeated season with Moss and West, they didn't win. And when West was there a year ago, 2 years ago, they didn't win. But this isn't a conversation if Gronkowski and Hernandez is 100% healthy, because they're another receivers on that team. But they have brought in guys. Like they said, Danny Amendola, they brought in Michael Jenkins, Donald Jones. These are the type of guys, if they can understand and grasp the system and be effective that way, he's going to get them the ball and make plays. We saw a guy like Wes Walker come into that system that wasn't necessarily productive. Say he didn't have the quarterback or whatever. He came into that system. He became one of our superstars in this league. So I think if these guys can grasp the system and understand it, they don't have to worry about where the ball's going to be. They're going to be productive. They're going to make plays. But if their tight ends, which are receivers as well, are healthy, we're not even having this conversation.
Well, some would say Tom Brady made Wes Welker in the career that he has now. But with Wes Welker gone, is that going to really affect Tom Brady?
Well, I'm sure it's going to be different. I mean, those guys built a relationship. They had good chemistry. Wes is a competitor. He made a lot of big plays, and anybody can just go out there and do it. Wes had to elevate his game as well. He's a smart guy. He understands. He can read Tom. They started to learn each other, and once you don't have to talk much to a guy, you can kind of give him a look or a signal. That's tough for football to create that type of chemistry. We saw other players come into this system that couldn't handle it, that didn't survive. So for these new guys coming in, they have to understand you have to be book smart. You have to get in the classroom. You have to know what's going on, not just your position, everything that's going on, because when there's an adjustment, you may be that guy. So if you're not on the same page with Tom, it's not good.